chapter 17. Love the Lord your God. Hear, O Israel, thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thine heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy might. Deuteronomy 6:4 and 5. Jesus said, Thou shalt love the Lord thy God with all thy heart, and with all thy soul, and with all thy mind. This is the first and great commandment. Matthew 22:37 and 38. If a man love me, he will keep my words, and my Father will love him, and we will come unto him, and make our abode with him. John 14:23. Both the 10 Commandments given to Israel and the moral law God has written in every conscience, Romans 2:14 and 15, require each of us to love God with our entire being. Such a demand is laid upon us not because God needs our love, for he is infinite and lacks nothing. Nor is it because God is self-centered or proud and thus demands that we love him above all else. He commands us to love him with our whole heart because nothing less could save us from our incorrigible enemy, self. This first and greatest commandment is given for our own good. God loves each of us so much that he wants to give us the greatest possible blessing, himself. He does not, however, force himself upon anyone, for that would not be love. We must genuinely and earnestly desire him. And ye shall seek me and find me when ye shall search for me with all your heart. Jeremiah 29:13 is the promise of God, who otherwise hides himself. Isaiah 45:15. And again, he is a rewarder of them that diligently seek him. Hebrews 11:6. This fervent seeking after God with the whole heart, without which no one can know him, has always been the mark of his true followers. One of the psalmists likened his passion for God to the thirst of a deer panting for water. Psalm 42, verses 1 and 2. David expressed it the same way. O God, I seek thee, my soul thirsteth for thee. Psalm 63:1. What greater desire could one have than knowing God? Yet this most worthy pursuit is neglected even by Christians. How astonishing that the infinite Creator of the universe offers himself to such degraded creatures as ourselves. Nor is his love an impersonal cosmic force, it is intimately personal. Think of that. Such love should awaken a fervent response within us. Yet how many of us express our love to God even once a day, let alone love him with our entire being? Sadly, even Christians are caught up instead in the forbidden love of the world, 1 John 2:15, and the pursuit of its deceitful rewards. Loving God is the first commandment because our obedience to all his other commandments must be motivated by love for him. Moreover, since God commands us to love him with our whole being, then our entire life, yes, everything we think and say and do, must flow from that love. Paul reminds us that even giving everything one possesses to the poor and being martyred in the flames is in vain unless motivated by love for him.